Shout out to Q Nation. Shout out to Q Media Nation. You are now tuned into the Kontrol Room. DOA, Gary D, Chinks, and Royale. Getting the show popping in 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes.
Yo, yo, in the building. That's my homie. Salute to Yo, yo.
What's up, Metromatos?
Yo, let's go.
Royale is gonna be here.
Yeah,
Royale is gonna be here.
let's go. Let's go. Yeah, DOA in the building. Keep it going. It's the Kontrol Room episode part 2. The likes of myself, DOA, Gary Fax, my man Chinks. He's not only on the board, but he's part of the Kontrol Room movement. Salute to my man Chinks. Salute to Rock Logic. Yo, yo, in the building, I see you. Salute to Royale. Wait for her to pull up. Salute to my man Russ Prez. You feel me? Salute to my man New York Piffy, Harlem, stand up. We going in tonight. Pause. Salute to my man Zaire, aka Battlethorn. The Kontrol Room is the movement. Salute to all the battlies out there working. Salute to all my comedians out there working. feel what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. It's about love. But you got a little hate going on. When you see a brother trying to progress and make it happen, show love, show consistency, encourage, don't discourage. Sometimes it's not about you. So, you know, the movement is bigger than you. And it's a blessing. Salute to the Archie family. To all my cousins out there, salute. Let's get it in. Let's start. Pause. Salute to my homie Ralph, D-Rock. Let's go. Salute to Robin. What's going on? DOA at the Kontrol Room, man. Welcome to this is my second week doing this, man. You know what I mean? We're going to have a special guest tuning in a few minutes, man. Salute to my man, Kenny Wu, who, you know, he's headlining tonight at the Apollo, man. This is one of my comrades in the comedy game, man. I'll be back outside soon, y'all. You know what I mean? Salute to my man, Miles Green. You know what I mean? We out here working. You know, salute to everybody that's been tuning in and really showing the Kontrol Room love. Salute to the Kontrol Room group on Facebook that's been showing a lot of love and respect to them. They've been very respectable in the group. You know what I mean? And you are allowed to promote anything you want as long as you respect the group. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, I'm going to start off a little bit different. We got my man Chinks in the building on the board. Let them know who you are and what you about, bro, because you're also an artist, man. It's not about you just, you know, pressing buttons and all that. So,
Not at all.
So put the camera to yourself and let people know who you are, Chinks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it goes down the Kontrol Room. He's not really that fast. That's my man, Chinks, man.
Fast,
Round of applause for yourself. You know what I mean? Clap it up.
I ain't fast, but I'm always on time. You know what I'm saying?
That's my man Chinks on the board, man. Like always showing love and support to the studio podcast that we got going on. Salute to the Real Discussion each and every Friday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Well, I'm sorry, 9 p.m. But it consists of DOA, Gary Fax, Robin, and of course the main attraction of all, my man Rock Logic. You know, give a round of applause. Rock Logic and my man Gary Fax, and of course Robin and Royal gave me my opportunity to give me a shot to present myself to Kontrol Room, and we have a lot of instrumental people that's down with the Kontrol Room. Shout out to Yo-Yo. Shout out to my man D-Rock, Zaire, aka Battlethorn. Keep it going. Russ Prez. My man Ralph. Royale. No, we're going to keep it going. I can't forget my cousin Rock. I can't forget my cousin Yasmin. It's the Kontrol Room. And we are here. Hallelujah, glory to God. So I want to talk about a few things, man, but before I get started, yo, Chinks, let them know who you are and what you about. You're not just a dude that's on the board, all right? Let them know what it is, man.
I'm going to do it off the boards, on the boards. I'm going to do it anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I write music, produce my own beats, rap on my own beats, produce my own songs, engineer my own songs, engineer other people's songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my big bros, DOA. Shout out to Gary D. Shout out to Rock. You already know what's going on. Boardwalk Global Media. We here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. The Kontrol Room is gone.
The Kontrol Room is the movement. This is what it is. Now we got my man Gary Fax in the building. Very intelligent man. He's been in the game for how many years, Gary?
About 30.
About 30 years, same as time as me. We both some old ass motherfuckers. We've been doing this a long time. And we talk our shit. You know what I mean? So Gary Fax, man, how are you today?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
So what's going on, man? How was your day today, bro?
Everything was cool. Just, dealt with a couple of business meetings. We making some things happen at Boardwalk Global.
Hit the goddamn horn. Niggas is making moves. Listen, Gary Fax, you sitting here. You sat here last week. You said, yo, DOA, Fuck that. Let people know who you are. So I'm going to put you on the motherfucking spot. Let the people know who you are. A lot of motherfuckers think that we're twins. They think that this is my brother. So we some burnt motherfuckers. Now, I know we burnt. You know what I mean? We some dark, burnt, purple motherfuckers. But you know what? We're here. Ain't nothing wrong with being burnt. You know the advantages of being dark-skinned? I can rob your ass late at night. You ain't gonna see it coming, motherfuckers. I'm a burnt, black, proud motherfucker. Know what I mean? This is what it is. Gary Facts, let them know who you are.
Who am I? I'm the guy behind the scenes.
No, see now you're gonna give me the bullshit now. I'm the guy behind the scenes and stuff. Let them know who you are, your credentials, how long you been in the game, what you contribute. Cause see, there's a lot of motherfuckers going around saying that, you know, old school is old and dusty. We're some dusty motherfuckers.
Never.
You know, and they think that when you get older, you don't know shit. They think that we naive. We don't know nothing. We just some old motherfuckers hanging around. Oh no, we doing it.
You know why? People are naturally stupid. That's why they don't know that the older you get, the better you get. It's like wine, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all older than me, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you always have more wisdom than the younger people. So they got to be open to, you know what I mean? They got to be open to receive that.
No doubt.
That is.
So let Gary,
All right, bro.
I'm putting you on the spot. You let them know who you are, DOA. Well, let them know who the fuck you are, nigga. I'm on some shit tonight.
All right, bro. Well,
I'm feeling away.
you feeling
I'm
some...
feeling away.
So,
Hallelujah. Glory to God. Yes. Old Dirty Baptist is in the building.
So everyone, I'm Gary D. I've been in the music entertainment business about 30 years. I am second generation in hip hop. For those of you who remember the Fresh Fest tour,
Right.
the first hip hop tour, my uncle, Cal Dupree, Russell Simmons, Charlie Stetler, they all put that together and made that happen. So, and a lot of people, a lot of artists came out that, I mean, there was Houdini, UTFO, Run DMC.
Wow. Legends.
Jermaine Dupri was a dancer.
Yeah, I remember
Right.
that.
So, so that's what my uncle did. So now me, I've been in, like I said, 30 years. I've managed artists. Back in the days, there was a company called 720 Sound Management.
Okay.
I managed an artist by the name, it was owned by artists by the name of YZ.
Oh, yeah, I remember YZ.
Yeah, so he had a record called Who is the Man with the Master Plan?
Yeah.
He had Return of the Holy One.
Yeah.
That was when I was managing him. We did the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Right.
There was another artist we had, Adolf the Assassin.
Adolf was nice.
I got Adolf his first deal with Tommy Boy Records.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved it. But my favorite, Ghetto Girl, all over the world, all over
the world.
Yeah.
So, I was involved with WrestleMania with the WWF.
That's what's up. Clap that shit up.
I knew I seen you.
I was one of two people.
You know what, Gene?
I knew I seen you.
Oh, yeah.
You wrestled Hulk Hogan, didn't you?
Did you ever meet the Macho? Oh, it's the Macho Man. Oh, yeah. We got Gary Facts in the building. We got the Kontrol Room. This is what's going down.
I was very instrumental in getting Mike Tyson to participate in the first WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
I helped make that happen.
Salute to Brooklyn, Mike Tyson. Salute to Mike Tyson. Wow, I didn't even know all this shit. We may make, so first of all, real quick, Kenny Wu was running late. He more than likely, I'm just saying, just in case, the man has a tremendous show. He's headlining tonight at the Apollo Theater. Make sure y'all go down to the Apollo Theater and support my homie, my Conrad comedian, Kenny Wu, just in case he doesn't, pull up to the show tonight. Because, as a comedian, you got a show the day of. You got to keep your mind adjusted at a certain pace. So I'm pretty sure my man Kenny Wu was running around just in case he doesn't pull up. But we're the Kontrol Room, man, so we're going to get it popping anyway. Oh, it's the Macho Man.
Every time.
So go ahead, Gary, finish. I just had to put that out there.
I was involved with getting Mike Tyson in the first WrestleMania.
Wow.
I was. We also was me and the person that I worked with at the time. We got artists like big Big Daddy Kane and Rock and Rock,
Right.
and a few other artists involved with the WWF.
Rock Logic you talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
right? Check what your mama gave ya.
As far as my credentials, I got about 7, actually 8 platinum records.
Whoa.
Okay.
How many?
7.
7 platinum.
About 7.
That's amazing.
I want to be like you.
Damn.
Well, listen, I mean, that's small compared to a bunch of other people that got like 30, 40, 50.
Don't matter. You still in that
But,
field.
They ain't gold.
You got a platinum 7.
Platinum.
Well, if you add in the gold, I got 8. No, so 9, sorry.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we're gonna round it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Fax got about 10
Fax,
plaques.
baby.
Clap it up for Gary Fax for 10 plaques. Let me ask you, is there a way you can get all 4 of us up at the same time?
There is a way.
Let's try it. This is Ghetto Thursdays. Let's try it. Let's try to do the shit.
There's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way.
Let's try it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Control Room, where we do ghetto shit and we take chances on live. Things may fuck up, but we don't care because it's the Control Room.
All right, let me just take a second to shout out everybody in the chat. First of all, we got Zoom. Kenneth Jones is entering the week.
Okay, that's Kenny Wu.
Okay, what's up, Kenny Wu? But shout out to everybody in the chat room. We got Tasha. She said, "Yay, Q Media." She said, "DOA, I miss you."
I miss you too, Queen.
Yeah,
Real.
You're ready.
So Kenny, you ready? So he's in the chat. Is that Kenny?
Yeah, he's loading up right now. We
All
got.
right, so we're gonna salute to Kenny Wu. He made it, man. Let me tell you something, man. I remember when I first started working with Kenny Wu. You know what I mean? And this man is a tremendous comedian. He has a huge following, ladies and gentlemen. He has a huge following out in Harlem. My man been working and striving for years. And when people doubted my man Kenny Wu, he always showed you and proved you wrong. You feel me? This is how it goes down. Kenny Wu was one of the funniest comedians I've came across. And he always encouraged me to say, yo, DOA, man, keep working. Keep doing your thing. Even when I'm out on stage, he's like, yo, D, keep working. So salute to my man Kenny Wu. I'm honored for him to even be a part of the Control Room podcast and allow me to interview him because this is one of my brothers. I remember working with him. We got a chance to really, really work together when I decided to get down with Teen Capone back in 2013. And then there were a lot of comedians that was like, yo, DOA, why are you getting down with Teen Capone, man? You a vet. You don't need to get down with that. I said, nah, I've known Capone since 1996, and I always wanted to work with Capone. I heard things. I said, let me work with the man. And Capone taught me a lot of things, showed me a lot of things. Capone never bit his tongue, and then me and Kenny got a chance to work, go out of town together and do a couple of shows. One of the funniest dudes I had a pleasure of working with. So salute to all my comedian comrades that's out there that leveled up. Not to mention, my man Kenny Wu just got called to do Comedy Central. Whoever thought, right? My man is gutter. Been through a lot, but I ain't gonna tell his story. I'm gonna let him tell it. But I just had to put that out there because, you know, when you out there working and grinding, you got people like myself, DOA, my man Piff Chinks. I can't forget my man Gary Fax and Royal, Rock Logic and Robin, right? Zaire. My man Yo. You feel me? We out there, we try to help people and encourage people. When you level up, we try to encourage, not discourage. We don't make things about ourselves. We try to encourage and inspire people. So it's not about being old. It's not about being young. It's about staying persistent and staying consistent. So I don't care what you do. Either you with me or you against me. Nothing's going to stop the Control Room. Nothing's going to stop DOA. Nothing's going to stop my team and anybody that I work with out in this business. We're going to keep striving and striving and striving. If you don't like it, let me get the church music, you know. All right. That's what I'm about. I'm on some shit tonight. This is what it's all about. I show love and respect to everybody. You know what I mean? So we got it? You got all 4 of us?
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a fist right there. Man. Shout out to my man Chinks for making it happen. This is the Control Room. See, we take chances. This is what it's all about, man. Let me know when Kenny Wu was ready to come in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be able to see Kenny Wu because we don't have the Zoom accurate yet. It's Ghetto Thursdays, but you will be able to hear his voice. So let me know when Kenny Wu is ready to step in so we can have a conversation, because he got a show tonight at 10 o'clock. So I don't want to, he goes on about 11, but I don't want to, take too long and hold him up, because he got to get prepped up. Even though I know my man is ready, he's headlining, he's going to be beasting. I wish I can come to the show, man, when niggas say he couldn't get me in. So, but anyway, so, nah, he's here?
Yeah, Kenny, if you with us, say what's up. I think he got to connect his sound and turn on his camera.
Yeah, Kenny, you know what it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Wu is about to enter the building. We're going to have a short conversation, because I don't want to hold my man up, but he's about to enter the building. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Salute to my Facebook group, the Kontrol Room. I appreciate y'all. I try to get some of my people from IG to tune in, but IG, man, everybody's doing their thing, man. So let's talk about it. So if he's not ready yet, let's talk about it real quick. Did you see the situation with
Kanye?
No, we're gonna get into that later. We got a conversation. I've got to get a couple of brews about that shit. But what's going on with Mason Puff, man? Like with P. Diddy, what's going on?
Snap.
Yeah, let's get straight to it. Like, what happened?
So Mace, obviously, he did a couple of interviews, and he basically talked about how Puff jerked him, right?
Get to the mic. Get to the mic.
He talked about how Puff, jerked him, and Mace hasn't been the only bad boy artist to talk about Puff, right? The only one that I know that really haven't talked about Puff is Loon. Loon is like, but then if you know Loon from the street in Harlem, Well,
Loon's from the street. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
But he changed his life around.
I know.
He got back to the essence of, salute to Loon. I never got a chance to meet the brother, but he's doing great, positive things. Shout out to Loon. I forgot his new name. He has another name now. But salute to Loon. But go ahead.
So, but Mace, he was talking about how he didn't really make any money off of, when he was on Bad Boy, right?
Right.
So, and I guess he did a couple of interviews and he said that. So now Puff was on the Breakfast Club either yesterday or the day before, and Charlemagne asked him, I think that was one of the things that Charlemagne asked him about, and he was like, no, he was like, Mace owe me $3 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
I saw that.
Like I get something about I gave him $3 million for an album, and he never gave me an album. Like, wait a minute.
Don't forget to let me know when Kenny's ready.
Yeah. I think it was the second album or something like that.
But so here's
That's when
my
he went
thing.
to be a pastor.
Yeah, but back then, I'm apt to believe Mace because Puff, he robbed a lot of artists. Like that's.
Here's my thing. Put the camera on.
Right.
I want to be straight up. Here's the problem that I got with that whole situation. Right. Mace and P. Diddy got each other's information. Mm-hmm. They got each other's emails, social media, phone numbers. Why do you guys are having separate conversations on social media about who owes what, who did what to who, instead of you guys having a conversation, right? Be motherfucking men.
Yeah, but
talk. No, I'm just saying.
I know.
How do you beef with each other, with other people, instead of talking to each other? Let's keep it a bean. If I got a problem with you, I'll call you on the phone. We can meet up, whatever you want to do.
That's right.
Breakfast Club. Mace is over here. Know what I'm saying? He talking over here. He talking over there. Talk in person. Be some motherfucking men out here.
I think what happens a lot in hip hop really is that you get artists who they do their interviews after they done left their record companies, and it's not only happened with Bad Boy. It happened with a bunch of other artists where how was it signed to Def Jam, or how was it signed to Rough Riders or Warner Brothers or what have you, and people to Ice Cube, when he was with NWA and the shit that happened there. So
I may not to cut you off, brother. I may have to call Kenny Wu through the phone.
Okay.
I think he's having problems getting into the Zoom.
That's cool.
So
if you want to do it through Bluetooth, we can have him, do a call-in type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
So let's do that then.
All right.
So you want to do it through? How we gonna do my Bluetooth?
Yeah, link up your Bluetooth.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. It was already linked up. My Bluetooth is already on.
Yeah. So when you So turn on your Bluetooth and connect to the Rodecaster. Yeah, shout out to Rodecaster. Shout out to Talos Media. You know what's going on. Ballroom Global Media. Rock with it up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Tasha says, yo, that background is fire. Who else we got? Miss Traumatoshi says, hey, DOA. Who else?
Salute.
Who else we got?
I think it's connected. So.
Okay, you connected?
Yeah.
Right, so whenever you're ready, you just give him a call.
I'm going to call him now.
And then we got Casey over in Vermont. Shout out to Vermont. He says, what's up, DOA?
Is it ringing?
Is it raining in Vermont?
There we
Casey?
go. Okay. He's probably.
Has been forwarded to.
Oh, damn. Your man Igju?
Nah, man, don't do no. We're not gonna do that. Nah, Kenny probably running. You know what I mean? But listen, this is what it goes down to. Control room. We don't hide no. Let me tell you something. We don't hide no flaws here. Whatever goes down, goes down. But my man Kenny Wu got a show at the Apollo tonight. I spoke to him earlier, well, yesterday rather. You know what I mean? He wasn't in Zoom, so I don't know what's going on, but he'll hit me back if he's available. Royal just walked in the building. Round of applause for Royal.
Royal in the building.
Put the camera on Roy. Let us see us sit down and everything. We don't have no flaws. Just put all the shit on. Put the camera on. Let's see her get ready and everything.
Yep.
Get you getting ready and got the Hip Hop Boulevard hat on. So what's up, Queen? How's everything? You can put that's when you put the headphones on and yeah. Welcome to Ghetto Ass Thursdays out this motherfucker. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so I think what has happened, and this is primarily with hip hop. These artists, after they do their deals, right, or their deal is up, they're going interviews and they always ask, well, how is being signed to this company or what have you, and a lot of artists talk about the bad deals that they had. I think that in the Puffy and Mace situation, people know Puffy's reputation, right? Like, it's not a surprise. So, but I think now what happens is everything is about media. Like, whether it's good or bad, right? People are going to talk about it because now it's about the clicks, it's about the likes and all this other stuff. It's about the trending. So now, even more so, a lot of dirt with a lot of artists and executives are going to start coming out because now it's about the clicks and the likes. Okay. Because you get the clicks and the likes, then now, or you say something controversial, then you get a major interview on a show or something like that. Right. So really, the integrity and the ethics of, you know what, let me call up this cat, we're going to talk about it offline and squash it. Unfortunately, a lot of that is not happening because a lot of cats, they want to stay relevant.
I understand that.
Right? They want to stay relevant. So what you're saying, I totally agree, and that would be the respectable, responsible thing to do, but a lot of them ain't doing that.
You have anything you want to say, Royal, to that? Add it on to the P. Diddy and Mace situation?
Well, I didn't listen to it yet. I have not listened to it yet. But I see Mace is doing some talking. They said that he's acting tough. They said that he's talking like old Harlem tough.
Well, it's funny. Puff,
That's true. He is. It's true.
So I haven't heard it yet. But
Puff also called him a fake pastor.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, wow.
Say what you wanna, do what you wanna.
Well, I mean, it's sad, one, that they create these businesses and all of this great music and, they make a lot of money from it. And then they have these bad business deals, bad relationships. And now, that the money is what? Well, Puffy has the money. I'm certain Mace probably has some.
He has some, but I mean, look.
But not.
I think like him, like a lot of artists, they don't make what they're supposed to get, right?
Okay.
Because more times than not, when you're a new artist, you're always going to sign a bad deal.
Right.
Always. It's like, so
Not if they got a manager like Gary D.
I would say this. It's been going on for years and years and years that artists always get the short end of the stick. Pause, right? You know, I'm getting tired of this pause shit, man. This shit is annoying. Like, it's a lot of work pausing. But okay, shout out to the youngers out there that's keeping pause alive.
Keep it real.
Are they still using that?
They still pausing and all kinds of shit.
Every time.
You know, they've been pausing. I can't even see, Gary, I love you, pause. I mean, this shit is ridiculous.
That's old though.
I know, but it's back now. You know, every 20 years, things come back and shit like that.
It's like a circle.
But I would say, like, for many, many years, artists has always been getting the short end of the play when it comes to making money. A lot of them get their money on the road, I should say.
Yeah.
The tours.
Now, you got to take care of your publishing.
Exactly.
When you sit down and get these deals, whether they're independent or major labels, you have to have great management, road management. Well, agents don't really get along with managers, but you have to have someone,
Depends.
especially entertainment lawyers, so to speak. You have to have a tight team that's going to look out for your well-being. Unfortunately, a lot of artists don't really understand the business. They don't understand about royalties and publishing and owning your rights. They don't understand that, excuse me, you can have one hit record, one hit song, and you can get paid for the rest of your life,
Right.
So they make these short-term deals where they get the money up front, and they bank on that. They don't invest. They don't know about investment. So what they do is they'll probably buy vehicles and cars. And, like I said last week, a lot of artists that never came from anything, they come from poverty, they quick to want to flash, which is understandable. You know what I mean? But when you're young and naive, mentally, not just age-wise, because you have a lot of old fools out here, right?
Right about that.
They don't really understand the dynamics of business, and they're not being taught that. So I think what happened along the way, artist development was deleted.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they didn't know how to, when I say artist development, I'm not talking about just in terms of performing, in terms of really
Cultivating
educating the artists. So we need to really bring that back to educate a lot of these artists so they can understand the business.
Well, one of the problems was that back in the day, one of the first departments to go in all the major labels was the artist development department. That wind up going to either the management company and or the PR company.
Right.
The artist development used to be a department in a lot of the record companies.
Yes.
And all the record companies wind up gutting or shutting down their artist development departments. So now the management company and or the PR company has to be the one to do all these things with the artists.
Right.
And unfortunately, in our new day and age, you get a lot of managers who's coming in that, oh, this is my man, this is my homeboy.
Right.
They don't know the business, right?
Yeah.
They don't know how to get the right, even if they don't know how to get the right person to sit down and teach the artist how to talk in front of the camera.
Right. They used to do that. Absolutely.
This is what, let me tell you something, just very quickly. Everybody remembered in the beginning when Mary J. Blige used to have a nasty attitude.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right? So I'm going to tell you how that changed. There was a guy by the name of Angelo Ellaby. Right? Angelo Ellaby ran one of the top PR companies in the city. It was called Double Exposure. He had everybody. He represented so many people. But Angelo he sat Mary J. down and laid into her.
I remember reading that shit.
Yeah.
They took her on etiquette classes.
He was the one that did it. He was the one. That's why her attitude. He was the one that sat her ass down,
Groomed her.
and kind of let her know, like, this is how you need to be.
How to ask questions, how to answer questions, how to sit, how to pivot, how to even enter a room. It's an art and technique
But
to
now
this.
they don't. But see, the labels used to teach that. They part of your budget, part of your artist budget used to go to that. Now they don't. Now it's with artists and it's with the management company and or PR company to kind of get an artist to do those kind of things. Now some artists and management companies, they get it right. Then you got a lot of others, get it completely wrong. because they're just in it for the check, right?
Right.
That's it. They're just in it for the check.
And that's the problem. Because you see a lot of the artists, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but
No, go ahead.
a lot of the artists now, it's about being on camera, being on stage. They just want to jump on, and they don't really care about all of that other stuff. I don't even know if they even know about that.
Well, see, a lot of them don't. They just look at. So all they know is that they want to be a star on stage, right? So some of them luck into getting a hit record, right? There's an old saying in the music industry: the worst thing that could happen is you get a hit record, because now you have to have a team together that knows how to handle all of this stuff. Now, when you get a hit record and you don't have a team, or your manager is he's someone that doesn't know, then it becomes a major problem. Because once you got a hit record, then you have, you got your shows, right? You got your interviews, and some of those are either twice a day or once a day, but you're traveling into different cities. You got to have a road manager that knows exactly what to do. And a lot of these artists, they don't have that because their manager doesn't know, right? Or he doesn't even have the right people, right? He doesn't have the managing skills, to do that. Because you have to study, right? You have to really study what it is to be a manager. And actually, one of the top managers, rest in peace, was Chris Lighty. Right. Chris Lighty, Chris Lighty was like a part two to Rush management. Because Russell, when he had Rush management, everybody that was hot was under Rush management.
Right.
Now Chris Lighty, he had practically all the top rappers, hip hop artists selling, except for Snoop and like anybody on the West Coast. But a lot of the other artists, Busta, 50, Diddy, LL, he knew how to manage, and this is why a lot of artists, went to him.
Right.
And more so, when 50 Cent got shot, Chris already knew, I can't let this happen. So, I can't let something happen to him again. So he put security. He put four bodyguards on him, like that used to literally be around him almost every day.
Right.
I would say this, and I would say this to any artist, especially young artists that are coming up. Make sure you invest in yourself.
You have to.
Do not depend on anyone else to help you. Any bits of money that you may receive, come up with your own clothing line. Promote your own videos. Make your own videos. Even take control of your own shows. Don't depend on no labels, not even major labels. Go out there and get all the money you can get. We living in a time where artists today do not even last that long as far as just living, period. So you're not really promised a long career anyway. But just try to sit back and learn. When you have somebody, and I want to say it again, because I don't, the control room over here, we don't bite our tongue. So when you talk about in terms of a DJ Academics who talks about the old and dusties, and there's a lot of old and dusty people, man, that got a lot of, wise money. They're not rich, they're wealthy. They own businesses, land, they invest.
Very true.
And they invest in themselves. So there's nothing wrong with talking to an old, dusty person. See, people like Russell Simmons don't have to walk around being gaudy and walk around with brand new clothes, and you don't have to look flashy, because when you have a lot of money, you don't give a fuck how you look.
And plus, he did that already.
This is what I'm saying.
He did that already. So
let me tell you something. I want everybody to listen to me very carefully, right? Because I'm on some shit tonight. When you see a lot of these people walking around with all the jewelry and gold, motherfuckers ain't got no bread. They broke as a motherfucker. Do not let these motherfuckers fool you. They broke. They walk around. Am I lying?
No.
You walk around here looking. Most people that walk around gaudy and flashy be the broke motherfuckers. When you see a dude with, he got some bullshit jeans on, and
but also sometimes that's fake jewelry too.
Well, most of the time it is.
Right.
So even with the fake money, you gonna put real money to your ear? What the fuck are we doing?
That's what a lot of them do. It's pretty funny. because when you shoot when you shoot movies or even videos, high-tech videos, there's the fake money that looks like real money. And on the back of it, it says for motion picture use only.
Oh, wow.
Right? So a lot of these cats who's up in the videos, they have all and it's not real, and people
Now,
thinking it's real money.
Keep in mind, it's supposed to be like that. The women that you see in the videos, they don't be. I mean, it's entertainment. It's supposed to be fake. But what happens is they get lost in reality and they try to actually live it in real life because you get caught up like anything else and anybody else.
But if you're going to be a smart artist, but listen, I think look, I don't have, and I said this to my own artist, Bobby T, right? I said, look, you're 21 years old. I don't have a problem with you wanting to buy like all the fancy stuff. I'm just saying, I want to set stuff up. I want to set stuff up for you where you can comfortably afford these things, right? It's one thing when you can comfortably afford stuff, right? You ain't got to, if you want to buy the $10,000 boots, the $100,000 watch, the $5 million mansion, you got to be able to comfortably afford that.
Right.
Right. A lot of artists wind up going and doing that, and they can't really afford that. Right. So when you're able to have the different revenue streams to come in to allow you to do all that stuff, then you could do it.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to see you wind up being one of those artists that you wind up spending all this money and then you go broke.
Right.
Like they don't understand some quick math here. If a label gives you $10 million, you sign a $10 million deal, $5 million of that already goes to the IRS. How far you think $5 million is going to go if you're running a label? You understand?
Yeah.
Well,
Who's the real thief?
well, see, here's the thing, right? And this is just my opinion. This ain't facts. It's too much education out here for you not to know certain shit. So when you out there spending money, I'm pretty sure you got someone that's telling you, yo, slow down. Like
Right.
this has been going on for years. This is nothing new, right, Royal?
Yeah.
So, with being said that, we have to go back to artist development.
Mm-hmm.
We have to educate these youngins if they're willing to listen to. A lot of these motherfuckers don't want to listen.
And if they don't want to listen, a soft head makes a hard head
makes
with
a
soft ass. Right? I mean, now it's more than entertainment, right? I mean, I should say it's more than music.
Right.
Right, so now there's the opportunity for artists to really diversify and get into different areas and get into some different revenue streams. Look at all the stuff that Snoop is doing. Yeah. Snoop literally has become a brand.
I know. He's
Like,
just did what?
when you
Cereal?
He's actually been a brand.
Right, when you got 80-year-old white women is like, I like that Snoopy guy.
Yeah, and they be at his concerts.
I'm just saying.
It's called reinventing yourself because Snoop is grown.
But I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying in a positive way because understand, when Snoop first came out, I mean, come on, he came in a time and era where it was like, oh my God, who is these rap guys? Why is he smoking so much weed? He was a gangster. But as he matured, his audience matured with him, and he reinvented himself, reestablished himself as an artist and as a grown adult. So he knew how to play the game. He became more of a likable person. One thing about this game, you have to be likable. In terms of
and he credits that to Master P.
Master P, definitely. Master P taught him the game.
Yeah, shout out to Master P.
Yeah, Master P taught him how to, and Snoop even goes and says it, right? He says it. He was like, "Yo, Master P came in and he taught me the game, how to really brand myself and do all this stuff, and now here it is."
Snoop is, I never met him, but he seems like a really cool dude,
guy,
man.
Very, very cool guy, down to earth.
Well, speaking of cool. Oh man, what's going on? What's going on with Kanye West, man?
Come get your man, bro.
I need some crack. Anybody got crack? I need some more smoking crack.
Come get your man.
Throw some church music for Kanye West, man.
Oh, is that his church music? He has church music, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different tonight, because we're gonna talk about Kanye.
Okay.
Now,
It's a bug flying around.
I know that's
really irritating.
Nah, I know who it is. It's It's I was about to say some shit. We got some theme music, right? Don't we got some theme music in there?
So
We got lots of theme music. Which one you thinking
I
of?
need some dramatic bass line when I talk about this situation here, because this is really sad. And how you's doing there, ladies and gentlemen? We're about to go get into something right now. Kanye West, glory to God. I remember that day. You ever see a black man? I remember that night.
Yeah, you sound like the guy from A Soldier Story.
Soldier Story,
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah.
He was like, I remember that day. That's what the monkeys.
You sound just like him.
I remember when I seen Kanye West. I said we ain't gonna have no niggas like this around us. Dancing with the monkeys. I'm tired of this shit. All my life.
Oh God.
Dancing with the monkeys. Did you find some music?
I don't think you even need
Put
it.
some music. Yeah, we don't need no music.
No, listen.
Whatever you want to play, your phone is still connected. So you bring that up. Whatever you want to do.
I don't have the music.
This is the control.
There's some music there, right?
I mean,
I don't want to get penalized for. I need some
yeah, 'cause
shit,
they
yeah.
want the video from
Cause I throw on some music, nigga, they gonna shut us down.
Yeah,
and then here we go.
pull it up.
I remember that night when I played that theme music on YouTube. Let's see what was dancing with the monkeys. Yeah, we can't have people like this anymore around us.
Oh my God. You over here singing.
I want to know.
Spiritual.
I want people in the comments to. Do y'all know what's going on with Kanye West? What is this White Lives Matter shit?
He
The
is.
Huh?
comments.
What?
What's the comments?
What happened with that?
What
What's going on with that?
so he.
You can't even talk. You're fucked up in the head behind this shit. What the fuck is going on with this nigga?
He shares some controversial values, right?
Values. That's the key. That's the word we use.
Right.
Values.
He was someone that supported Donald
Yes, he
Trump,
did.
right? He actively supported Donald Trump. So his views are more right wing views. So he feels that, for example, he said that slavery was a choice.
He did say that.
Right? He said that, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. He said slavery was a choice. So I don't know what his understanding was, but everything that I was taught in school and in college, slavery was not a choice.
Right. And Dan Latham got on his case about that.
Yeah. And he just, I think, after his mom passed away,
Yeah.
that just screwed him up. That's
You know what?
That's my own opinion.
Stop. I'm tired of that excuse. Because I remember that night. Dancing with the monkeys. Listen, let me explain something to you. Death affects everyone different.
Yeah,
I get it.
does.
I'm not going to go into my shit. We all lose loved ones that are close to us. And then as time goes on, you start to heal a little bit. It's not something that you get over. You never get over
Right,
it.
absolutely.
But this no motherfucking excuse, and I say motherfucker with integrity, because I remember that. All right, listen. There's no excuse for this man to walk around with a shirt or a jacket that says White Lives Matter. Does this motherfucker realize how black he is? Ain't he from Chicago?
Some people forget. Like, listen,
Where's the Chicago people at? They need to wipe their ass and shit slap him in public in front of a church on Easter Sunday.
Why wait till Easter?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
well, listen, he's definitely offended a lot of people. The editor of Vogue, she came out
Right.
and said some stuff about him.
A lot of people are coming out, and when the statements and logical explanations is no excuse to even wait.
But listen,
I can't even talk.
for Kanye to
Shout out to Jazzy J.
It's not surprising. It's not surprising that he's done he's done that, because like I said, one of the people that he hangs out with regularly is Candace Owens. Mm-hmm. If you don't know who Candace Owens is, right,
listen, I get it. I get it.
But I'm just saying, she's, in my opinion, batshit crazy. Like T.I. had to rip a hole in her down at the
I seen it.
Revolt concert.
She's crazy as cat shit. Yeah, I'm just, you know.
And wait a minute. And her history, if you know her history, then you'll even see, like, oh, she playing the game too, but on the other side, right?
There is no, see, what I'm saying to you is we've seen this happen time and time again. You ever seen Rocky? Remember Rocky 3? When she looked at Rocky and said, "You can't win. You're not going to win, nigga. They don't want you. You ain't welcome here no more." I'm tired of this man coming. He on the porch playing the harmonica. He's on the porch playing the harmonica, man, barefooted. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Cooning is not the way.
Well, for some people.
Let me tell you something. No, hear me out. Because I remember that night. That's what the monkeys. This shit got to stop. We need to have some sort of reinforcement where we have like a black van that just drive around New York City, grab niggas that's cooning, kidnap their ass, and just take them somewhere and just take them to a black strip club, lock them in for 2 weeks, and then maybe they'll come out different. Maybe.
Well, obviously, there's probably some underlying mental health issues.
Definitely.
As well.
I mean,
no, you said something. Say that. You said under what?
Underlying.
Now take the he take the you with it. He's fucking lying. There's something wrong with this nigga. Well, and then we gotta go back to the mental health shit. Well, bullshit.
No, he does.
Well, look who's he's been around. You know, it's one thing with his mom passing away, but when you have a pillar in your life that kind of keeps you
grounded,
right? And then you have the other people that come around when they just want to kind of be sharks.
Right.
You know, it's like sink or swim.
He doesn't have anybody around him. Like, perfect example, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's doing quite well.
No, hold on now, because he's a different Mike. Right. But I'm going to tell you about in the beginning with.
We all know Mike's story.
But I'm just saying, he didn't have people around him that was going to pull his coat. Be like, yo, bro, you can't do that.
Right.
Or you shouldn't do that. You know, Pac, for a while, had the same thing. He didn't have people around him that would pull his coat and be like, bro, you shouldn't do that and stuff like that. So, you know, Kanye, he doesn't have anybody around him that really would be like, yo, like, really tell him about himself.
Right.
Right? Be like, yo, I seen you when he was not, like, come on, man, this is not you. He don't have those kind of people. You don't have those kind of people.
When you have money, everybody is a yes.
Right, and when you have money, people are they're gonna yes you to death.
Kanye West, to me, in my opinion, is a genius, right? I think he's extremely intelligent. I think he did get lost along the way. I think he is hurt. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not Dr. Motherfucking Phil. I can't determine or diagnose what's going on with the man. But if the man can get up out of bed, take a shower, wash his ass, brush his teeth, feed himself, he knows what the fuck he's doing. I'm tired of making excuses for our people. We make excuses for every fucking thing. I'm just being honest with you.
Well, he doesn't want to be our people, so you can't.
He ain't got no damn choice. You can't win. You black. You are a nigga.
There's definitely
not a nigga, a nigga.
There's definitely some mental issues with him. Yeah. There's like, I mean, from what I know, it's always been there. Mm-hmm. It's just that when the stuff happened with his moms, it just made it worse.
Hold on. You saying that he was always fucked up?
Yeah. Bro, let me tell you something. I know there was a situation that...
That's fucked up.
There's a situation at Columbia Records in the early days when he didn't know, when nobody didn't know who he was. Michael Malden, who was senior vice president, you may not know the name, but he's Jermaine Dupri's father. So here it is, you coming up, you know, you trying to get your stuff on. This guy, vice president of black music at Columbia Records, and you're trying to get on. And his son happens to be one of the hottest producers out there. And you tell him that, yo, I'm better than your whack ass son.
Oh wow.
Damn. Welcome to the business.
Right, and that was back then, before anybody knew.
Listen, that's hard body. My father slapped the shit out of me while eating cereal. Listen, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I have Fruit Loops on the wall.
But no, listen.
That's tough love. Fuck it happened.
Bro, listen. There's when you get opportunities like that, there's a certain respect, right? Not saying that you gotta kiss somebody's ass, but here's an opportunity that could work in your favor. But he just happened to, get into situations where things happen to work out for him. But here's one of your first situations where you have someone major, and you're gonna kind of,
Well, you know what? Salute. I'm just understand me, man. Listen, I'm on some shit tonight. We just gotta call it for what it is. And if the brother needs help, and everybody knows he needs help, then listen. Whoever's out there next to Kanye West, help the brother. He's becoming Kanye East. The motherfucker is losing it. Okay, the brother needs help. SOS. Cause I remember that night. Salute to Kanye West, man. I love the brother. I never met him, but he's out there. He's looking crazy, and no one and people walking around like it's okay. Yeah, and he's like a fucking mascot of being crazy. So the first thing we say is, hey, he may have some sort of underlying issues of mental illness. And let me say something to you. Mental illness. Right?
Very true.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
But this right here is not the representative of, hey, this is what mental illness is about. It's okay to do this and do that.
Oh, that's a facade.
This man has money.
Right.
I'm talking about money. I think he got his face on a dollar bill.
Yeah, but just because
Type
you
money.
have money, money only exacerbates
Yeah.
what's there.
Say that word again, because I wasn't special ed. Say that. You said what?
Exacerbate.
Exactly. That's some strong shit. Give a round of applause for that vocabulary word. That was some smooth shit. I'm still at the, but, when, how, what, up, down, left. I'm still on that vocabulary. I write like chicken scratch. You said that was an extraordinary word. What does that mean?
It means that it's like it blows up. You have money.
Yeah, stick to those words. Blow up. All that other shit.
Well,
I gotta look it up on Google. I gotta find out.
That's how.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, you have an issue, right? An underlying issue.
To the mic.
So you have an underlying issue, whatever it is. It could be somebody with just bad moral character or lack thereof.
Backwards.
No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Oh damn! She got an ass. The mic has an ass on it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, they all look like that.
Yeah, we got a bunch of asses on our mic. Pause. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We got ass mics.
Oh my
Welcome to the Kontrol Room, ladies and gentlemen. Where you don't know what the fuck going to happen.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that whatever issue he has underlying, it could be somebody that has bad moral character, or like I said, or lack thereof. But when you have money, if that's not cleaned out, if it's not cleared up, if it's not taken care of, the money is only going to make it worse.
Of course, that's right.
Like such as Michael Jackson, for example, right? Is that another example of a person that has money and has a lot of yes men around him? Was Michael a victim of that?
Well, Michael was very smart, actually. Michael was very smart with a lot of stuff.
Not in terms of having a lot of yes men.
When you have money, you're going to have a lot of yes people around you. That just comes, but you got to make sure that, you have someone, at least one or two people close to you that's going to tell you what you need to hear.
Right.
Not what you want to hear. When you have money and you got a lot of these yes people, They're going to yes you. They're going to, whatever you say.
Right. And they're usually new people. That's why when people are going through those transitions, even regular people, you always got to have somebody in your space can tell you when you're wrong.
That's right.
Chinks, what's your opinion?
Yo, you always need somebody to be like, yo, you bugging.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like,
and you have to listen, because some people don't want to listen. They won't listen.
They don't want
so
to
that
listen.
could be the problem also, the ego.
Exactly.
So shout out.
Because they have money. See, a lot of people equate that when you got money, then they're smarter than everybody else.
Right. Well, they think they're invincible also.
Right?
So
And that's not true.
So listen, man, shout out to Kanye West. Blessings to him, but cut the bullshit with that White Lives Matter shit. I mean, cut the bullshit. I ain't letting that rock.
And they said that he just dragged some other people in it.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Justin,
I'm very disgusted with it.
Lauryn Hill's daughter.
Oh, right.
Press any button. I don't give a fuck. Just press it.
They said she was wearing it too.
She
right?
was wearing
Yeah,
it too.
yeah. Just this. Yeah, let's move on. I'm getting disgusted. I'm about to turn light skin.
Hey,
I'm getting disgusted. I'm just saying. You know, shout out to Elder Barge and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Spike Lee, and for those that don't know, Spike Lee and Jermaine Dupri is the same nigga. Give a round of applause right there. They the same motherfucker. Just for the. Did anybody see the BET Awards?
oh yes, I did.
No.
I did. Shout out to Joey Badass. He did his
Joey
thing.
Badass.
That was hot.
But I'm gonna tell you a moment that touched me, believe it or not. Oh man, how can I put it? Shout out to goddamn Trina. She's still fucking fine as fuck. Woo! Trina, Lord have mercy, Trina. Oh my God.
right. Shout out to
I
MOP.
love her music. See, you thought I was talking about her body. I was talking about her music. I'm bullshitting. Trina is finer than fucking hot grits coming out the motherfucking pot. Shout out to Trina. She was awarded an award. She was very emotional. Yeah, she was very emotional. And you could see that she was like, she's been waiting for this. Waiting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to give Trina credit, man. Trina been,
No, she deserves
she's
credit.
the queen of Miami, man. I see Gary got a look on his face. Gary want to say some shit.
No, it's
Gary's like, have you seen Trina?
for what she's done.
I like her
in
eyes.
Miami.
All right, look, I mean, it's still, you know, I'm just saying, look,
I
there's
don't
some
know.
women her age
Right.
that look fucked up. I mean, she look good. I mean, they look fucked up. I mean, titties down to their knees and shit. So I'm about to work on my new album. No, the fuck you not. Holding it down, she looking good as a motherfucker. So I'm salute to Trina. Then they had the cipher. You saw the BET cipher?
On the stand.
You missed a lot of shit. Nah,
I
you
didn't
don't.
see it at all. When
You
did
was
it
in
come
Wine
on?
Dance with your goons. That's what I was fucking.
When did it come on?
Came on yesterday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday night. Yeah. And we go go on YouTube and watch it.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
the
have to
BET
do
Awards is popping. Salute to all the people that won their awards. Salute to all my black people that are out there working and making it happen.
that. I know Noriega won an award, right?
Well, they won. Here's the thing. Charlamagne could put P Diddy in the spot because there's another podcast that Diddy does on Revolt. I forgot the name of. I think it's a chick from the City Girls. I think.
Oh, Young Miami.
No, not her. I think it's somebody else, right? And she has a podcast that I guess maybe has five episodes, right? Or maybe 6, 7, right? And there's also Drink Champs,
Right.
which is on Revolt.
Oh, that's right.
So this chick and Drink Champs won the award.
Oh wow.
They tied, right?
Yeah.
That's never happened.
Wait.
That's never happened.
But wait a minute. Charlamagne was like, Diddy, you paid for that, right? He was like, how the hell you gonna do that? Like, Drink Champs, was the show.
Right.
Right.
How is this new chick gonna come up?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
5 shows in.
Oh.
And get an award with Drink Champs. He's like, come on. So Charlamagne actually called him out on that.
Shout out to Charlamagne. Give a round of applause for Charlamagne.
See, some of these award shows, unfortunately, there's politics.
Right.
Like that just goes with it.
You know
We
what?
won't be doing that at Hip Hop Boulevard Awards.
I want to give a special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to Charlamagne. A lot of people give Charlamagne a lot of they give him a hard time. And the reason I'm giving Charlamagne a shout out, years ago, right? Real talk. I was a new comedian on the come up, new jack comedian, right? My man Brooklyn Mike was hosting this comedy club back then called Comics. Mm-hmm. Back then, Wendy Williams that was her show. She was producing it. She had people's like my dudes, Drew Frazier. All these dudes was on the lineup. I was on the come up. Brooklyn Mike told me, "Yo, D, come down, get some time." I did about maybe 10 minutes of a set that I thought was a set. Did rather well. Got a round of applause. I incorporated my beatboxing skills with what I thought was a set at the time. The next day, I'm at work, and this at that time I was a doorman at the time. I never forget it, and I was trying to be a rental agent, and I was being trained to be a rental agent at the time. And I get a phone call saying, "Yo, D, this Wendy Williams is bashing you on the radio." I'm like, "What?" And Charlamagne was like, she kept saying, oh, they didn't find him funny and this and that and the third and yada, yada, yada. And I was very like caught off guard because I got love.
Right.
And Charlamagne was like, nah, he was all right. Why you giving him a hard time? Like he took up for me, fought for me. So shout out to Charlamagne.
Okay.
So I had to bring that out there. I'm gonna bring this up because this is a good friend of mine, and I'm gonna put it out there. And I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it or not.
What's that?
So we have a good friend of mine, Jaguar Wright, is back on the scene.
Okay.
And for those that don't know who Jaguar Wright is, she was a phenomenal neo soul singer, poet, writer, great performer. She was one of the top artists coming out of the what they called back then. It was called the Black Lilies, such as Jill Scott, of course herself, Jaguar Wright, Jill Scott, and I guess I'm not really sure Erykah Badu was down with that movement, but we had Flowetry that was down with that. And I want to say salute to my sister. Keep your head up strong. You got people out here like myself and others that love you. So I just want to say salute to you, Queen, and everything's going to be fine. Just want to give a special shout out to her. And I'm going to say one more thing. When she was going through what she was going through, she created a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
Because of her content.
Okay.
Now, this is how fucked up this game is. She comes out, does all this content, people are downloading her stuff, and they created all these podcasts. All these wannabe podcasts, and then they turn against her. This game is fucking crazy because there's no loyalty in entertainment. Right. People would do anything to get views, to get likes, to get subscriptions.
They don't want to work for themselves.
They don't want to
They want to follow.
They don't want to.
Right.
They want to creep.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's like, just do your work. Do your work. It's going to speak for itself. It takes time.
Anything that's good is built on a foundation. Right. When you have a strong foundation, it's less likely somebody's going to try to pull it over or knock it over or what have you. Right. So that's why, again, it's important to have loyal people around you.
Absolutely.
So as you're building that foundation, so when shit happens, nothing's going to move it. And unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays, it's all about themselves.
Exactly.
Right? It's all about themselves. True. It's not about building a team.
So I wanted to point, the reason I brought that up is because people do shit for clout. Here at the Kontrol Room, we don't do things for clout. What you see is what you get. Shout out to the Real Discussion Podcast each and every Friday. We some real niggas. This is what you see is what you get. We got my man Gary, who's a highly educated person. Well, he's a nigga. He gets it in, he'll fuck you up. Gary will fuck you up. But I say things like that because we are not out to discredit or disrespect people. This is not a type of show where we try to be clownish and buffoonish. We talk about real shit. Right. We get a little comical because, I'm a nut. Pause. Got to pause. That's a pause moment. Let me pause that. Pause.
I didn't know they still use pause, so I'm still back at that.
Then you got women that's on menopause, pause.
Long time.
But here at the Kontrol Room, we talk about anything and everything, but we're not really chatty patty niggas. We just have discussions. You know what I mean? And I speak my mind. So salute to Jaguar Wright. That's my sister. That's my friend. And if you don't like it, who gives a fuck? Because I don't. And that's it. Now, anybody want to say anything before we get the fuck out?
That's all good.
You sure?
Hey, we could talk.
Right.
We gotta. Oh shit.
Can they see the poster?
This is going down. This.
No, wait.
Can they? It's up.
The other way.
No, the other side. No.
The other way.
Turn it around. You gotta show.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, the camera's that way.
There you go.
I got it here too. Hold on.
Shout out to my man Jazzy J. But why the fuck you got him looking like that? Why is his neck all crooked? Now shout out to my nigga Jazzy.
Okay, that's other. Okay, all right.
Y'all can see it.
Now look, check this out. Look what they looking at. Look, this is what they looking at.
Oh, that's
I got one right here.
That's what's up.
Oh, okay.
I can put it down?
Yeah, you can put it down.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
He's still holding it up, y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to Jazzy J. Let me make this announcement, man. There's a show coming up October 8th.
It's a festival.
It's a festival. I said festival.
Jazzy J second annual festival.
Matter of fact, shout it out. Go ahead. No, break it down. Because you got that voice. You be
Yeah,
using big
Royale.
words and shit.
Well, I'm gonna be working the event. That's
Yeah, so
why.
break it down.
Hey.
Go ahead, love.
This is the second annual festival for DJ Jazzy J. If you don't know who DJ Jazzy J is, he created studio. What was it called? Strong Arm?
Strong City.
Strong City. It was on Allerton Avenue. If you saw Beat Street, he was in Beat Street. He was a producer for many artists like Diamond D, Tribe Called Quest. Who else?
Brand Nubian.
Brand Nubian, right?
Brand Nubian.
And others. And he Tila Rock as well.
And Tila Rock. As a matter of fact, Jazzy J was the one that put Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin together.
Right.
Shout out to Def Jam.
And he was part of Def Jam originally.
He was part
Yeah,
of Def Jam.
definitely a part of Def Jam. So for those that don't know your history, Jazzy J,
Jazzy J, that's
who I
right.
haven't seen in many years, I can't wait to see him on Saturday, was one of the founders of Def Jam.
That's right. That's right.
So for all you people that think people are fucking old and dusty, know your
Right,
history.
come check out the festival.
Come check it out.
If you
October
have
8th.
Products, you can sign up to be a vendor. You can sign up to be a sponsor. There's a telephone number on the bottom.
Shout out the number.
Phone number is 347-664-6445.
That's Grace. Her name is Grace. She's in charge of the Allerton Barnes Block Association.
And it's going to be on 759 Allenton Avenue, Bronx, New York, zip code 10467. What time does it start? Oh, it's from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
I don't know who's hosting. I was gonna be the host.
The host.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a fuck. I'm just fucking with you. We're going to have... That was good. We're going to have Rock Logic, man, in the building from the Real Discussion Podcast. Is going to be hosting the event.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Jazzy J, a legendary DJ and producer. You named it, he's done it. You know what I'm saying?
We
It's
have some surprise performances. We have, what is his name? Hip Hop.
Jibarito.
Yes.
Yeah. We was with I was with Al the other day. We was talking about. We showed his video and everything. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the energy.
He performs with the live band.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So
oh yeah, I'm
looking
excited.
forward to seeing that.
I'm gonna be there. You going DOA?
Mikey D.
Yeah, I'll be there this Saturday.
bet.
Mikey D is gonna
Shout
be
out to
there.
Mikey D.
Mikey.
Cuzzo. What up, Cuzzo? My Cuzzo will be in the building. Actual fact. That's to be his
Shout out
favorite
to Al
line.
Pizarro for all his hard work.
That's right. Shout out to Al.
He never stops.
No, Al don't stop.
So let's get the fuck out of here music,
Boardwalk
right?
Global Media is going to be in the house.
Global Media, the Control Room will be in the building. Let's turn on some music so we can get out of here.
And shout out to Steve Cass for his
Oh, that's
excellent
right.
artwork.
Steve
right.
Casper. Listen,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got my man Shinks on the board. Thanks for being a part of the Control Room. Gary Fax, Royal. Anything y'all want to say? I can't
it.
speak for y'all.
I see y'all next week.
See y'all next week. All right, salute.
This is my favorite music.
I love that music.